Hello, my name is Peter Musnix of Contrecoup Creative, doing a quick walkthrough via screener of the spreadsheet you can download to help you organize your pre-flight and at-show activity. Um, just some notes about trade show background. A lot of this information here can be pulled from the perspectives of a show. You can do a little cut and paste, but basically boil that down for your sales folks in case they're new or from a different division or just supporting you. Give them a little bit of a flavor of what that organization's about, a little bit about the show, a little bit about the attendees. A lot of this information can be found in the prospectus for the trade show, including these purchasing categories, just so so your salespeople and booth staff know exactly what it is that attendees are looking for. Talk about your products and how they apply to those particular categories. Um, as a marketer, you probably want to let them know what you've done in terms of getting some ad support out there, any other pre-show direct mailings or email blasts to your house list, just so they're aware of what the messages were in those. Bring along samples of these to the pre-flight meeting if available. Also walk through all the collateral that you're going to have in the booth and going to be handing out. These are all sales tools. Make sure everyone's up to date, has the most recent version. Any spec changes can make or break a sale perhaps. Uh, Also let them know, and you should prep some media kits to leave in the press room. Let them know that those are resources that are going to be there behind the counter in case they need them. Also review any working demonstrations that you have. These are great opportunities for industrial companies to do some hands-on product knowledge training of your products and get prospects involved in actually operating some of that equipment. I'm going to flip down to page 2 of the spreadsheet. Here again, we've got just kind of a visual schedule of all the individuals working a particular trade show. Include their cell phone numbers in case someone's gone missing or for whatever reason you need to get a hold of them. You've got one document in your pocket where you can just look up their number and call them. Assign a booth captain. This is the person that is in charge and accountable for the performance of the booth and making sure that all the other um, booth staff have the appropriate tools that they need at the show. Also specify what everyone's wearing to each day of the show. Matching, you don't have to, match everything, but having the same polos on the same day is always a nice look. Review your principal messaging. Here's just some examples from a previous client of ours about the what you want to be the takeaways. So really train your salespeople and booth staff to punch these points during their talks with booth visitors. Set objectives and set some goals for the trade show, and just see how well you can do in getting to some numbers in terms of qualified prospects and what we can do to convert at the show or perhaps later in the year. Booth rules, always important. Booth captain, that C, is responsible for the smooth operation of the booth during the show. No one can leave the booth or go to lunch without their permission. They need to have appropriate staff on site in the booth. There's no food, no drink, no gum in the booth, no cell phone use. If any media are around, treat them like royalty. Give them all the time they need, even if the show's really busy. They probably won't do that to you, but let's make sure that everyone's on board. Pre-flight meeting. Here again, we're going to have a post-flight meeting when everyone returns. We're going to talk about that post-show follow-up. That's the next cell there. Whatever your contact management system is, try to get that a thank you email out within 24, 48 hours of that show close. Let salespeople know that you may survey, just to see how well they delivered those principal marketing messages for the show. From the pre-reg list, you can also get a list of prospective clients or existing customers, and these are folks that we're going to go out and try to find at the show if they don't show up in our particular booth. So go through that, call it down, and if you can hand this document out completed at the pre-flight meeting, I think everyone will have a better understanding of what you're trying to do at the show, and make sure they keep it on their persons at the show. Thanks for listening.